Hello everyone and welcome back to my 2 Point Hospital Let's Play series. So we are moving on to Grockle Bay after completing Duckworth upon Bilge. So tourists like to bring all manner of peculiar illnesses to this wonderful sunny town. But before we head on into here, we're going to just have a quick look at our career goals. And I've been working on the new remix version 2. We've probably unlocked a few in that. So if there's any here that you haven't seen me unlock whilst I've been playing Duckworth upon Bilge, then that will be why. So we've promoted 100 janitors. We get 200 kudos for that. We've got our 30 stars, so we get 750 kudos. Awesome. Look at this, we've got 4,315. Brilliant. We've got an organisation value of 50 million, so we get 1,000 kudos for that, and I've just unlocked that one recently, so I know you won't have seen that one. Launch 50 marketing campaigns, 500 kudos. Train 50 assistants, 200 kudos, and oh, look at that, just another 4 more projects, research projects to complete. We'll get another 500. Oh, I've missed one. Earn 20,000 kudos. Oh no, that's maybe just popped up actually. We get 300 kudos for that. Wow, cool. Our goals, career goals, are certainly a lot less than there was. We've completed quite a few, to be fair. I wish you could see a list of all the ones you've completed, but never mind. So our next goal for stars is 45 stars. Yikes. But we're going to have a look at Grockle Bay, so I'll see you there. Okay, Grockle Bay Hospital. Welcome to Grockle Bay. It's a tourist hotspot. Prepare to be inundated with germ-ridden holidaymakers who can't cope with the heat in the south. I recommend investing in some air conditioning at the earliest opportunity. Oh, cool. So this will be our first hospital that requires air conditioning as opposed to radiators. So we've got this random setup here. Oh, it is like a holiday place, isn't it? We've got we've got plots over here. Oh, lots of plots of land actually to be getting. Oh, that's maybe a good one for this helipad. Cool. So that's 9 plots of land. Wow, okay. So for our 1-star rating, we need to get a hospital value of 750,000. Holy moly, that's a lot. Hospital attractiveness of 60,000 and cure 10 patients with Cubism. So that's going to have to be an early focus. So we'll need a research. But this hospital, this plot doesn't look very big, does it? So I can imagine we're going to have to expand pretty quickly into one of these side ones. Oh, I think we've got patients that will come up through these staircases, so we're looking at possibly needing an entrance over here and over this side at some point. But we'll work on that as we go through. But I best set up a small bit of this hospital and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I've set up the basics of this hospital, but this one really is not a nice one to work with at all, with all these extra bits poking out that create odd shaped rooms. I've tried my best, but I've been trying to make some little waiting areas so that we can kind of keep patients in specific areas, and at some point you'll see the reason why for that. I've opened up this plot of land because I think we're going to need it pretty quickly, but we need to get some staff before we can move on, because we've got none at all. So I'm going to just quickly see who we can get. So we've got a grumpy GP, but at least they've got general practice. Happiness is lower than average. Well, at least they're not argumentative as such, and they like to water plants, so that we'll have them. We've got a researcher. Right, well, we want a researcher straight away, so that's good. Nurse. We've got pharmacist. Very good. Green fingers and hygienic trainer. They might be useful for diagnosis maybe. And oh, this one's expensive, but they would come in useful for the ward for now, and we could use them to train that other one in diagnosis, except we've got no training room at the moment. I'll work on that one as well. We need a receptionist, so oh, perfect, hygienic and funny. I'll have you. Yeah, we don't want you to. And a janitor. Litterer and green fingers. How can you have a janitor that's a litterer? That's just ridiculous. And class clown. Okay, well we want that one because I'm sure we'll need ghost capture. And we need a mechanic. So we'll hire them for now. Right, let's get this open and let's get set up with some benches and such. So I was trying, like I said, to create a bit of a waiting area for each side. So we'll put things like drinks machines in here. We'll give them a magazine rack. Oh, and that reminds me, I haven't actually put in the aircon units yet. I'll do that now before I forget, because we need to unlock them. How cruel is that? You actually have to pay to keep your hospital cool. So we'll put temperature on. So everything for this one is red. So we're going to unlock the aircon unit for 75 kudos, and that costs $200 to place, and this one's 50 kudos and $100 to place. Now I'm hoping in rooms we can just put little aircon units in small rooms. Maybe not. Maybe not. That might not quite do it. Let's try a big aircon unit. I didn't really want to put a big one in here though. Oh, actually that doesn't make much difference, does it? Okay, we'll go small. Maybe we could just put like... Oh, they are quite diddy actually. Maybe we could put one there. Can we sneak one in here somewhere? In there? Not reachable. Oh, you have to be able to get to it. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, that's too cold now. Oh, we've got that other bit of land. That's good. Okay, let's just do that. Let's get some some big aircon units in the main part of the hospital before we get complaints. Everywhere's a bit too hot. Let's just put one there a second. God, these units are huge, aren't they? Okay, wow, I'm not impressed by the aircon, but okay. We'll work with it, let's put one there, maybe. Oh, do we need a small one? Can we get a small one in? Oh, we can. Ah, oh, you can get them in between the beds. Interesting.
Some sad news today as local sports hero Maurice Bunyan announced his retirement from the 2 Point Oinks. The Hog Hurling League just won't be the same without him.
Oh, you can get away with this. Well, might be a bit warm, but I think we can get away with that. Let's try it. Let's see what happens if we put in a small one, because in the rooms, they're just so huge. Can we put that in there? Not reachable. Yeah, will be. We'll see if they say that they're too warm. Because these ones are just ridiculous, really. Right. Let's get that off. So I want to put like drinks machines maybe here. I'll give them a bin each. Got to make sure I've got plenty of bins around. Need some more benches here, don't we? I was thinking that could be like a little arcade machine nook or something, maybe, or we could just maybe just put a couple of benches in. bit of a random one, really. It's a bit difficult, this hospital, to try and make it A, look nice, B, be practical. I'm putting in these yuccas because they don't cost as much. Sorry, they don't cost much. They don't take as much watering as the others. So I'm hoping that will help. Can we get that AC unit in there? No. Can we get a small one?
Caution. Always proceed with caution.
That'll do. That will do. Let's get some more benches in here. Okay, so we've made it kind of nice. Oh, we've got our hospital attractiveness up, so that's good. Now, the annoying thing with these aircon units, unlike the radiators, they have to be repaired. So, hence why I want to put in plants that are a little bit more lower maintenance for this, because our janitors are going to have their work cut out for them with these. So, new illness, verbal diarrhea. Oh, can we put our prices up then? Let's get them up to 40% for now. Actually, best close that general practice because we haven't got 2 GPs. And where's our nurses? Right, let's train you in... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do, sorry. I've got no training room, have I? Okay, let's get a training room before I continue with that train of thought. Oh dear. Well, I suppose we could make this room a bit bigger. Let's give them their posters. Actually, we should be able to get more in here now, which is good. Let's make this a really good training room. Can't have one there. That could be where we put our aircon unit, maybe. Oh, I've messed that up totally, haven't I? Prestige level 4, fantastic. Right, there we go. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's take you, let's put them over here, and then they don't have to walk all the way around. You're going to train in diagnostics from that nurse, and we'll just hope for the best that we don't get them complaining that we've got no one for these 2 rooms. So let's have a quick look at our policy, because that won't be set. Don't want staffs leaving their rooms when idle. And why have we got a GP there? And a researcher there. Okay, fantastic. Just what we want. Let's have a look. So we need to cure 10 patients with Cubism. And this requires a recovery room. So we're going to design a machine to recombobulate patients suffering from Cubism. So we're going to start that project. And we're going to get this job assignment done for this researcher and for our GP. And we'll swap them over. Curious to see if that person says they're too hot. No? No, they're comfortable, so we can get away with a small aircon unit in the rooms, by the looks of things, if there are 3 by 3. We've cured a patient! Fantastic! Cool. I don't like the ward here, so at some point I do want to move that. Let's get this sped up a little bit and see if we can get some patience in. I wonder if we could... Do we need those drinks machines and what have you there? Maybe we could just put those ones here. We've got room for like a gift shop or another receptionist maybe.
The fauna are reminded not to disturb the flora.
Jumbo has done it again. This week sees the release of their latest product, the self-watching TV. Now you can leave your home safe in the knowledge that all those wonderful Jumbo channel programs are still being watched.
Oh, they've nearly done. Perfect. We'll do the job assignments for our nurses as well. So your pharmacy, your diagnosis, and you are ward. Cool. They're on their way with that research, which is good. So what could we upgrade? Maybe get our easy scan upgraded. We've only got one mechanic. Where are they? Is it that? Oh, that's our ghost capture one. Oh, there they are. Thought that one was a mechanic then. From a distance I couldn't see the pattern of the outfit. So they're not a great mechanic and they're a litterer. So can we get a better one? Wants more money? No. Charming. Could be trained. We'll get that one to be trained when they're done. So yeah, unfortunately these do need to be maintained, which is a little bit frustrating because they will break, and then you get a hotspot in your hospital, which is kind of frustrating, but never mind.
Please lower your expectations.
So we could move treatment over here. So we're going to get patients coming in. Oh, well, they're leaving that way. I'm pretty sure we get patients coming in from either side. I don't think they come from back there. Just want to see if we can spot any actually arriving. There's one. So yeah, we've got a patient coming from over there. So when we open up this, we'll want to put the reception maybe at that side. And I'm sure we'll get patients coming from there as well. We can upgrade our drug mixer. Fantastic. I'm sure we can. Except we've only got one mechanic. So we can't, actually. Technically, right now. Oh, not liking these staff. I mean, they're positive and hygienic, but they're a GP, a diagnosis doctor, and a surgeon. Yeah, okay. Who have we got in here? Beatrice Mania.
Domesticated? Try litigating. The bureaucrats are back with more wacky administrative mishaps than ever.
Damn bureaucrats!
No amount of paperwork is going to stop these cats from landing on their feet. Watch Bureaucrats every day on Bungled Kids, 24 hours a day.
I wonder if it would have been easier just to
This is 2 Point Radio.
put the GP's office there. Might have been. We can use it for a seat.
Stay, but please eventually leave.
I might just I'm just going to give them arcade machines. Can we get two side by side? I bet we can't. I bet we can only do it. Oh, you can only do one. Oh, that's mean. You could do it if you didn't have bench there and you put them the other way around, we could try that. Oh no, you can't. You cannot put them that way around. So you can only put one in. Okay, well, do you know what? I think I might do that anyway. Although it's going to attract patients to go into that little nook. So they might get a bit stuck at times. So what have we got? Oh, first staff promotion. Lydia Doolittle is ready for promotion from student doctor to junior doctor. Fantastic. Oh, that's our grumpy GP. Brilliant. Really could do with getting rid of some of these actually. And then we'll just get new ones, won't we? Let's just get rid of them all and hope we don't need any of those for anything. Inspiring and a natural mentor. They might be cheaper than that other board nurse we got actually. 17,000. Oh, I didn't mean to pause that actually. Let's have a look. 31,000. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna. Oh my word, they've gone. Wow, blink and you miss it. Positive pharmacist. Has potential treatment nurse. No. Oh man. Wow, seriously, they've gone. I just can't believe how fast they went. That's crazy. Okay, never mind. We're not going to hire them then. Capture 2 ghosts. Oh, that's saying that we're going to have 2 people die. No. No. We're going to be more positive than that. We're going to cure most of our patients. Oh, where's our receptionist gone? They've gone for a break. How rude. Okay. Okay, I'm going to hire that one because they're cheap. And we'll train them. Yay! We cured someone in pharmacy. Fantastic. How's our Cubism research doing? Not too bad.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Today's Get Fit with Rick is for all you people who'd rather stay at home and exercise. Now, we've all heard about stationary bikes, but have you tried stationary skateboards? Just don't use one in front of a mirror. It's not a pretty sight.
Where's he gone? Gone to get coffee. How rude. So this hospital's going to be really warm. These are going to drive me mad, I'm sure. Almost halfway, so that's cool. That's cool. Oh, our pharmacist has disappeared for a break. Of course they have. Why don't... Have we got a big queue in there? A little bit. I want to upgrade that, but it's no good if we've got a big queue. Now, how about we train that other janitor for now in mechanics? We don't want to keep that teacher forever because they're expensive and they're going to... I'd rather have single skill janitors, to be honest. Receptionist asleep, that's brilliant. So anyway, this is our basics for Grockle Bay. And we're going to get a new illness, Cubism, which is really cool. Once at some point we'll have our new recovery room. I like that. That's clever, that one. So it'd be interesting to see that being cured and see how this hospital plays out. We're doing okay for money. I didn't want to spend it all straight away. So I like to keep just a little bit in case we get any rooms thrown at us that we need. I'm sure at some point soon we're probably going to need a psychiatry or something. But we've got money spare for that. Oh, our hospital attractiveness has just dropped. How rude. But we've got to get our hospital value up to 750,000, which is going to be a little bit more difficult, and that's just for the first star rating. Eek. So we'll have to work on that a bit. But I really hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and I really hope to see you again soon.